My name is Bill Pringle, and this tutorial will show you how you can collect large numbers of ingredients for potions and give them to other people on Pottermore. The way that Pottermore gifting works is uh, you have to have something in your inventory, and then you can send one to one of your friends. Now the trick is that if you have it in your inventory, you can't collect another one. So the most you can have of a given type is one, unless somebody gives things to you. So this is a way to get around that. Now I myself only brew the sleeping drafts, and for that I need three ingredients: the flubberworm, the lavender, and the valerian. And those three I have a fair number of. The rest of them I typically only have one, and then I can collect those and give them away. And I've worked up with a fairly nice way to make that pretty efficient, and it takes me about 2 minutes to collect and distribute ingredients to people. Now, uh, again, this is the, the ingredients cabinet. I tend to start at the back and work my way forward. There's 10 ingredients that I don't use that are used in other potions. And so since I'm using the three for sleeping draft, I collect the other 10 and then give it out to people who are brewing different things. Now, the way you send it, you find one. Wolfsbane is the first one we're going to do. Click on Send as a Gift, and then click on Choose Your Friend. Now, what I do is, if I'm going to be giving items away, I change the nickname of that person to start with an A space, which forces it to the beginning of the list. So I'm going to send a set of ingredients out to Nargle. So select first one and then do Send Gift. Okay, then it goes off and sends it. The next one is Spines of Lionfish. I have these written down on my website, which I'll tell you later on, so you don't have to try to memorize it all right now. Now, one thing that you notice, it takes a little bit of time when you select something. Now you can speed that up a bit. Select a gift, select the name. Now as soon as you start seeing a little swirling thing here, that means the gift has actually been delivered, and the rest of it you can just cut short. To cut it short, you just click outside the dialog box. So I'm going to click on Send Gift. I see that, and click outside the box. It goes away and the thing's already been distributed. So that speeds things up quite a bit. Okay, so we got three ingredients here: mistletoe, leaf water, and horn pump. So we're going to go for mistletoe, and then the river water, and horn clump. Sometimes if you push it, sometimes you'll complain early, or something. Maybe it does it all the time. I don't know. Okay, then the final or first screen, we got four. We have dried nettles, and you notice I only have one of each of these items because I just got done collecting them, and I can only collect at most one on my own. So we did the nettles. This is the dried billywig sticks. Now two more bezoar. And then bat splines. Okay, Nargle now has a complete set of ingredients. Now what I want to do is go and recollect those ingredients again, and then send Nargle another batch. Now to switch, when I set this up, I have all of the tabs I need in order to collect things. And again, on the website I show you how you can set all that up. But what I'm going to do now is switch from across the tabs, and I use an add-on called mouse gestures, which I like and I think speeds things up. By holding down the right mouse button and move up and to the right, I'll go to the next tab. Now this tab, Harry's first potion lesson, should have 3 ingredients that we can collect. There's actually a 4th one here, but I already have a lot of flubberworm mucus. So what I need to do is refresh this screen so that he can go out to the database and find out, oh, the guy doesn't have those ingredients anymore, and so then they'll display it. Now, mouse gesture, if you just go up and down, then that will refresh. And as you can see, you don't have to be real exact. So I'm just going to go, you also don't have to wait for it to finish. So next screen, refresh. Alright, now those are all of the locations. So what I'm going to do now is collect these, and that will refresh my inventory. Now when you do a collect, you click on it and you bring this window comes up, this dialog comes up. As soon as the collect box button disappears, the item's been sent and you can close the thing. So as soon as it goes away, you can close that, and that again speeds it up. Not a lot, a second or two here, a second or two there, and pretty soon you're talking about a lot. Now for the last one on the page, which is this, I don't even have to wait. I can just go to the next one. So I collect, and again, these locations are on the on my website. It's billpringle.com. Oops, did that too early. billpringle.com/wrp/pottermore.html. And okay, now for this one we have to zoom, so I'm going to double click to zoom in and then collect. And again, once this disappears, I can go on to the next one. Mistletoe. Oops. Okay. Slid when it was doing it. Okay, now there's 2 on here we're going to get, and that's this and there. At this point, I now have all of the ingredients. So if I go back here to the cabinet, remember when I started, I had 4 pages of this. I've gave away 10, so now I'm down to only 3. So if I refresh this page, he'll went out and find, oh, he found a bunch more, and here we are ready to start again. Now I'm going to do this again just so you can watch it without doing a lot of talking, and that'll be a little bit closer to the speed I normally go. So we're just going to go and give Nargle another set. So whenever you're in a hurry is when it doesn't work right. So that was one of those. 2 of these. This particular mouse, this is not the computer I normally do this on, and this mouse is real sensitive to the wheel. So I tend to overroll. Alright, so we got 3 here, mistletoe. I think also the recording software is probably takes some of the response out of the browser. Okay, and now go to the first page, and we got 4. Now it's actually easier for me. It's somebody who brews, and they say, well, I only need antidotes, or I only need these 2 or 3 ingredients. It's much easier for me to just send them everything, so because you just kind of get used to this rhythm, and so I'll send them more than they really need, and they can either keep them for when they go to do another one, or they can give them away to other people. And the nice thing about doing this is not strictly because you're kind and generous, which hopefully is really why you're doing it, but the nice thing is that a lot of people, I give them ingredients, and they'll send me back some of the ingredients for the sleeping draft. So like here I got 120 the mucus, and I think the lowest one I have is right now valerian sprigs. All right, so I just refreshed. I didn't recollect them again, so I'll do that. But I think it's under 100 for the. So a sleeping draft takes about an hour to brew, and so I tend to be 10 to 15 potions a day of the sleeping drafts. If I don't have anything going on in my muggle life. Fortunately, I work as a computer programmer, and essentially this is most of the time it's just brewing, so I'm just working, and so like once an hour I take a break. So if people smoked or went out to you know take a break or what have you, that's about the same amount of time. So it's not like I'm really cheating doing this at the same time. All right, so again, we have collected them all. We'll go back here and refresh, and we should have all 4 pages again. All right, so we just gave out 2 sets of ingredients to somebody, and I don't know how long it's been, but it hasn't been too long. This is my website, or the part of my website that deals with Pottermore. BillPringle.com/WRP/Pottermore.html. You can also get there by getting to the website, clicking on the About Me, and then Pottermore here on the left side. Read my pages on Pottermore, and here you are. There's a number of things here you're welcome to look at, or you're welcome to look anywhere else on the site too, but sending gifts is the part that explains what we just did, and the serious bulk gifting is the part that I just described, and it shows you how to do all of that. And then the other piece is the actual moments. So these are the moments that I've identified as being the best ones. Now, I don't use Shrieking Shack because those 2 ingredients are used in the sleeping potion. So I use all these others. And if you do sleeping potion, you can get flubberworm mucus from Harry's first potion lesson. You can also get it from Buckbeak's Appeal, which is the moment exactly, directly in front of or before the Shrieking Shack. So I just go down to that area and pick up the mucus and go over. So within 2 moments, it's real easy to switch between the 2. Anyway, that's the way to do it. If you have any comments or what have you, you can let me know. Bill at BillPringle.com. If you want to send something to me on Facebook, it's Spelllight136. And if you're going to do that, send me an email first to tell me who you are and that you're going to send a request, because I sometimes get a number of requests, and if I'm not sure who they are, I don't accept them. So anyway, good luck with it, and I'm going to do another tutorial on being able to give a single gift to somebody.